We're gonna go live. We are live. Welcome to the live stream. If anybody's in here, if not, welcome in. Oh, Motorhead, what's up? How you been? So, let's see. What are we talking about this week? The fact that I did nothing to my car since 2 weeks ago. Yeah, that's what we can talk about. The fact that I have done nothing to that car in the picture behind me. It still looks like the only difference is now is that green tub is no longer under it because nothing's draining out of it anymore. I'm sure it'll spill some water out of the engine when I finally pull it out and move it. But other than that, oh, how you been, Motorhead? I have not seen you in here in a while. And how's that car running? Still doing good? Still happy with it? And real quick, everybody, if you're in here, can you just let me know if you can hear me? I didn't check my microphone if it was working or not. Hey Zach, how's it going? So yeah, it's been a slow week since last Wednesday. I think I saw some of you in the live stream. Maybe yesterday I was in Brailsford live for about half an hour, but he wasn't on very long. This weekend I got a whole bunch of nothing. Bored with it. You wanted a Ranger Raptor. Yeah, I need to not do that because those things are too damn expensive. Oh, thank you, Barbecue Mike. Appreciate it. You driving right now, Mike? I just called my son to see if he was going to come on tonight, but he is at his storage unit with my other son, and they're going to be going through it. So he said he might come on if he gets back and I'm still on, but I don't know how long I'm going to run tonight. I'm looking at keeping this hour and a half at the most, um, but we'll see if it even goes that long. Because like I said, not much to talk about. I didn't work on my car. Um, I did clean up the garage a little bit more. So, yeah. So you're driving, okay? Good way to say yes. But uh, I did manage to hurt my hip this weekend when I was taking the grill outside. If they don't run from it, yeah, no shit. What's up, Ford dude? Um, I did something and my pellet grill fell over, was falling back because I had it tipped up too high and the weight took me and I fell back a little bit and I popped a tendon or something in my leg, like the hamstring, and oh, it hurt so bad. Couldn't walk for about half a day, but it's better now. It's just sore. Probably something that'll never heal. Kind of like my biceps on both arms, never going to heal. Uh, that would require surgery, and that's not happening. Although I did schedule for a surgery come December, I'm going to be taking a couple, like 4 weeks off. Don't know if I'll even be on YouTube much. Probably gonna have a big drop off for those 4 weeks because I am having back surgery, and that's a long recovery from what I understand. But I'll do what I can. Uh, so that's like middle of December. That happens. In fact, it happens on a Tuesday. So that week I will probably not have my weekly live because I'll be in the hospital. But you never know. I'll take my tablet with me. We'll see. Depends on how much pain I'm in. But how's everybody else doing? What's everybody else up to? I keep telling myself I'm going to work on this and I need to get this car. I need to get this car running before I go in for surgery. I need to get that engine swapped out. And what I might have to do is not do all the other stuff I wanted to do at the same time. Um, I mean, I would do like the sway bar. I'd get that done while the engine's out. It's a lot easier to change with the engine out. But I can do the struts and all the other suspension stuff and the brakes later. I just need to get it running, get it out of my garage, and get the Mustang in the garage so that I can get that fixed too. I need to get all that done before surgery. And, cold weather is upon us here. It is supposed to get down below freezing tonight for the first time this year. Oh, nice. Congratulations, PS5. That's sweet. I don't have one. Probably never going to buy one. 400 horsepower and 430 torque, and it will be easier to get in and out of. Yeah, that's for sure. 148 on my car yet. I already replaced the low pressure fuel sensor. Is that that sensor, Mike, that's in the middle on that one fuel line? And if you can, jump up on the panel, and it's easier to talk to me. That's the low fuel pressure issue. Those things were those things. The one you replaced it with could have gone bad. Those things have problems. I don't understand that. That's the one that runs that. Oh, you have the newest one. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of BS. But now, how long ago did you replace that line? And have you checked that maybe you have a bad fuel pump? It's not out of the question. I mean, I'd replace it first, yeah, because they are cheap. They're okay, yeah, it could have gone bad, even a new one. That's it's a fail part. It really is. Really, I just started this dog. Can you not wait? You should see this look I'm getting from my dog. She's like, no, I can't wait. You need to let me out. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna go let my dog out. Come on. Let's go. Don't do that to me. Now she doesn't want to go. Get up on the couch then. Come on, get up. Okay. Apparently she didn't want to go out. She just wanted to make my life hell. Or nope, there she goes right back to the door again now that I'm back over here. So I'm just not listening to her now. Oh, let's see. I'm gonna check some log stuff on it tomorrow. So why aren't you jumping up on the panel there, Mike? What? No, go talk to Mom. My dog is being no. this poor thing right here. She is so unloved, mistreated. Just listen to her. She's in a bad way. Hey, GTR 350, Rich. Quick hello and thumbs up. Not staying. I get it. It's late for some people, or you got other things to do. And wait to see if we get a connection there. We did. Hey, Jack. Okay, this is ridiculous, dog. You need to. I tried to let you out. You didn't want to leave. Get up there. So, anyway, my dog keeps interrupting me because she's my dog. Oh, here comes the other one. What's up, Mr. Salty?
So, how y'all doing tonight?
Oh, I like that it does that beep because I knew you were coming in before you actually showed up in my basement.
Oh, really? Is that something new they added?
It's a check mark you have to check in your general settings.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it's new or not. I think it might be. If not, then I just found it. Okay. My dogs both want to go out now, so okay. Go. Come on. Okay. You gotta let her out. Yeah. Their kind of weather. It's cold. It's already 37 is what it says.
Yeah, it's 36 here. What's up, Rich?
Yeah.
How you doing, buddy?
Oh, it might be cooler than that. That's just what my outdoor temp monitor says.
I just checked the temp on my phone. It said it was 36.
Oh, my phone doesn't update unless I update it. It says 38 on my
What's
phone.
up, Chad? How you doing, sir? Long time no talk, buddy. How you been? Hello, Zach. Hello, Booster Dick. little barbecue Mike.
Yeah, I know it says barbecue 50, but I just can't not call him barbecue Mike. And Motorhead's in here.
Yeah. I talked to him. His name's Chad.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't hear you say Chad or Motorhead, so I'm not paying that much attention. 21 overnight, too cold for me. Yeah, it's supposed to get to 26 here.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 28, 29 here.
Mm.
It was what 30 here last night.
Yeah. Hey, Motorhead, I haven't been on as many as I used to be on, but I didn't take a full break. I did for a little while, but cold came fast. Yeah, it did. It went from 80 to 50 in one day. It was 80 one day and 50 the next. It was not fun.
I finally got this stupid ass truck to pass emissions. Good
Really?
God, man. Hell yeah. Kick my
What
ass.
fixed it?
Oh, let me tell you, I had to buy a vapor canister vent solenoid.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't the charcoal canister?
Well, this right here bolts to the side of the charcoal canister.
Okay. 50 degrees in Florida, that's freezing.
Damn right.
So, oh man.
Yeah, 50 degrees in Florida, people don't know how to act, man. They got the heat blasting wide open.
It's funny. It's what late November and they do World Cup drag. The drag racing World Cup is in Maryland at this time of year. Kind of late in the year for that, I'd think.
I would think, why would they schedule an event up there at this time of the year, knowing that the weather is going to be super cold?
I have no idea.
The dew is going to be setting in as soon as the sunlight goes away.
You know,
so
that's
the one. You're not going to be able to run on the damn track.
The one reason I've noticed that they'll do more, and the Jakes is doing more no prep for the rest of the season, because it's colder now and it's hard to get. You could run no prep easier because you don't want the prep gets slick when it gets wet, more so than just the concrete. But
yeah, but still, hell, you don't want to be drag racing on no surface when the dew's out. I don't give a shit if you no prep or not.
I'll drag race on any surface, man. Let's go ice.
That's just a dangerous situation.
Ice drags, man. Ice drags.
I've never done it, but if I could deal with the cold long enough to go try it, I'd try it. But
no.
I absolutely hate the cold weather.
Is there such a thing? Because that might be kind of fun. I know they
do
racing on ice with like not snowmobiles, but something similar.
Oh, they do it on ice with cars, on frozen lakes.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Be fun.
Yeah. Lakes will freeze over there. Get out there, drag race right on the damn lake. What's up, Frank? How you doing, sir?
What's up? Old school in the house. F100.
Man, I just don't know if I could trust a frozen lake doing drag races on it. I don't know if I could trust that, because they got damn studs in their tires and shit like that. So the ice is gonna be getting thinner with every damn pass.
And they've checked it correctly. That ice is really thick. And I mean, the ice in some of those lakes gets to be 8 to 10 inches thick, and that is strong. I've seen plenty of people on the ice with trucks, like pulling the shanties, the ice fishing shanties out on the back of the truck. They're on skis. They got no problem with it. They're burning fires on top of it. Doesn't seem to bother it, but it's like negative, 10 degrees. I don't like that kind of weather. It's too cold.
Oh, hell no. I don't even like this kind of weather.
Mm-hmm. Now, today during the day at like lunchtime when we were out, it was like perfect. It was like 60 degrees for me. And hey, Yellowhammer, how's it going?
What's up, Yellowhammer?
Oh, what was that? Yellowhammer's last video that I saw was the one of him doing his Halloween costume for his car. And I still think Fig Newton on the windshield would have been awesome. Yeah, I know, cops, but still.
Hell, I think we only got to 53 today.
Yeah, I think we got up to 60 today. But it was like perfect weather for me. I was in t-shirt, and I didn't have shorts on, but I can wear shorts longer than I can wear t-shirts.
Man, I know people thought I was crazy because I would walk around dressed like a damn Eskimo.
No, I walk around outside right now with a jacket on and these shorts and not care. As long as my arms are warm and my head's warm, I'm fine.
Same here,
like
Chad.
40 out.
Yeah, same here. The wind was blowing like crazy here today, man. It made it feel a hell of a lot colder than the temperature said it was. Good God,
No,
it was cold.
we only had a slight breeze, so we were good. But I was inside most of the day, you
East
know,
Coast
other than
Ken,
when
what's up, buddy?
East Coast. One time I stood outside earlier cooking on the grill and petting my neighbor's dog. She came up to me. She's finally gotten used to me and will come up to me now. Did you get the stickers off? I don't know. I really liked that. I thought it looked good on your car. I mean, I wouldn't want it permanently, but I thought it was pretty cool, especially with the
Matter,
outfit you had.
matter of fact, I
Did
got
you
a few
see?
stickers I got to put on my truck tomorrow.
Did you see Yellowhammer's last video? His
No, man, I
Halloween
hadn't got to
costume
watch
for
a
his
whole lot of
truck?
people's videos right now.
It was pretty good.
I'll have to go back and catch up, man, because I've been constantly worried about this damn truck, man. It's been haunting my damn dreams. I've never had a
Yeah,
car fail emissions or nothing. I can't stand when I can't figure something out. You know what I mean?
yeah. That's what I was
Especially when,
thinking there. Yellowhammer was something like a cling that you could put on while you're parked, not while you're driving. You know, and pull it off while you're driving. But I just think it would have been funny as hell. You remember? You saw the movie? Oh Jesus! Yeah, come on, somebody, give me the movie name. Ricky Bobby. Days of no, not Days of
Talladega
Thunder.
Nights,
Yeah, Talladega Nights.
I
Thank you.
watched about 20 minutes of it and said, this ain't for me.
Oh, it's hilarious. That whole movie is hilarious. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't want him permanently either. Yeah, gonna keep him on for a couple of months, you know, whatever. My brain just goes dead. I can remember Ricky Bobby, but Talladega, the Ballad of Ricky Bobby. um, just the part when he was trying to drive with that uh you know, he was getting so many sponsors, he had them on his windshield. You know, he had a big Newton one on his windshield, and you couldn't see through it hardly at all. And that just made it funny.
Did y'all see that Ford released their NASCAR for next year? It's the new Dark Horse Mustang and shit. It looks pretty damn
Yep,
good.
I saw it. Have you
Yeah, I like,
seen that they're going to be offering the FP 800 with full warranty?
what's the FE8 100?
It's a Mustang GT with the upgrade to 800 horsepower. Not
No,
not
I
the
hadn't seen
not
that.
the Dark Horse, but it's going to be. You can buy it as a kit and do it and get it put in and keep your warranty as long as ASC certified mechanic, or they're going to be selling them like that eventually, where you can have it specced out like that and just it'll arrive that way. It's
Now, is
just
that
getting the Whipple put on it.
so? That's strictly for the 650?
Yeah, it's for the 650.
Okay.
But it's not a bad deal, and I guess if they can keep it sub $15,000 add on, that's not too bad because it costs at least that much to buy it yourself and have it done.
Yeah, I've been say, yeah, if they can keep it, I'm like you. If they can keep it 15 or under, I think there'll be a hell of a lot of people that'll buy it.
Well, they have the 700 for the trucks for the F-150, and that's a $12,000 upgrade or add on, which it's about the same as buying it yourself and doing it. Just it keeps your warranty. Oh, the dirt gelding list. Let me go let my dog back in. She's scratching at my door.
Oh, so you changed your mind, Rich, on a Dark Horse?
Yeah, she's got a dirt. Dirt gelding. Okay. And my other dog does not want to come in. She just lays out there. She looks at me and goes, nope, I'm just going to stay right here on this cold concrete.
You know what, Rich? That's about the way I feel after this damn Colorado saga I've been going through, dude. I'm like, man, do I really need another vehicle anytime soon? This son bitch has absolutely kicked my ass and it's been having me hemorrhaging damn money out of my account trying to get it to pass damn emissions. It's been crazy, man. I'm just glad I didn't have to buy the damn Cadillac converter. Good God, I'd have probably sold the truck.
Yeah, I understand that GT3 or Rich. That I'd rather have the 350R. I really would. 350R is a car I really wanted. Now, I really wish they would have made a 500R of the new 500, but I don't think they did they?
According to what Sublime says, and I think Gary said it too, they're supposed to release a 500 in the 650 platform.
I know, but I'm talking for the 550 generation. They didn't make a 500R. They didn't make a track spec one.
Oh no.
Other than buying the what was that? The carbon fiber, the handling package.
Oh yeah, the carbon fiber track pack. I know they're going to make a Dark Horse R though, just going to be track specific. I know they're making that.
I thought they made that, but it wasn't like for general sale.
Now that could be that you could be correct on that because I'm not sure, but I know they're going to offer that.
I cannot keep up with all the BS they do. Oh, I'd never sell it either, Rich. I'd take that to my grave, bury me in it. Although maybe not. I'd rather have somebody else driving it. I'd rather somebody else drive it at that point. Oh, Salty's correct. Okay, cool.
Damn, that's a first. Usually I'm not usually right about most things.
I have not been keeping up on the news of all the Ford stuff going on because I've been just busy being lazy. I mean, when I just remember that, I'm watching YouTube or something else on TV, or I'm not working on my car.
I just remember the night that they launched that thing, or not really launched, just done the the big thing on the internet. We all sit around here and watched it and all that kind of shit. When they was introducing the Dark Horse, but when he even in the video clips that they were showing up on the screen there, they showed a Dark Horse R version of that. Now I don't ever remember them saying if it was going to be released to the general public or it could be tagged and insured. I don't know if it's going to be track only.
I thought that was the track one. I really did, but maybe
they're just making so many different versions of that car.
Their GTR or GT3, which is badass too.
Yeah, they're making so many different versions of that Dark Horse. I mean, they're making one specifically trimmed out with drag.
Way too expensive for me to even want to think about it.
Yeah, well, like I said, they're making a road course specific model one, then they're making a drag strip specific trim model one, and then they're making I think there's 4, 5, or 6 different versions of that Dark Horse when it comes out that they're going to be doing.
Yellowhammer's right. It is a homologated race car. That's true. That's one of the reasons they built it. Interest rates are crazy. Oh my God, what is it, like 7% now, even for good credit?
So you just, back in the day, honestly, you used to get rewarded for having awesome credit. It's like now the way it is, dude, you just don't even get your reward. It's just not much anymore. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah. The lesser goes into the GT board.
Yeah, it seems like the people who has bad credit, and no offense to anybody out there, but it seems like no matter what salary or salary cap they're in, I mean, hell, it seems like if you make less money, they're more willing to give you better deals just so they can get you to sign on a piece of paper to get your name on a contract. No, if they know you can afford it, you got great credit, and finance is not a problem, they seem to want to jack up the damn price with fucking dealer markups. So it ain't like you really ain't benefiting.
They're jacking up the price for everybody, and it's true. If you have bad credit, you're going to pay more. You are. In the long run, you're going to pay more because your interest rate's going to be higher. So good credit or excellent credit is like 7% now. And bad credit, or not bad, but good credit or fair. What is it? Fair, good, better, whatever. So whatever the one below, the third tier down is like the 11 to 12% now. And it's like ridiculous. I mean, we have this car, the Edge, out here, and that's the only one I'm paying for. And it is actually, well, it's not the most expensive car I've ever bought. It's the most expensive car I've ever made payments on.
Yeah, I was going to say it's probably mostly expensive payment.
It is not, no, because the payments on the truck were bigger, but I had it paid off quick. I paid it off in like 6 months. But
that's me, Rich. I do the same thing.
the payments were over $700 for the truck if I had made payments. Like, I did make a few, and then I just said screw it, paid it off, so I didn't have payments because interest. I was paying interest on it, and so I actually had a worse interest rate on that. But the Edge, we have a 2.9 because I didn't want to go down to a 2-year loan. 2 years I could have gotten a 1.9, but then the payments would have been ridiculous. 2 years to pay off $35,000.
Yeah.
Which
Yellowhammer, he just don't have a regular GT350R. He's got a freaking Heritage Edition. There's just not a whole lot of those rolling around on the street. He's got a nice one. He's got an extremely nice one.
Yeah, it is nice.
I'll give Rich credit, man. He's that car is treated better than most kids.
Hey, Rich, what's your daily driver? Because you couldn't get a solid number. Okay. So I know that the GT350 is that's not your daily, is it? Double payments, my Elantra, and to get a good amount of equity. I guess.
Dude, I avoided all costs.
Equity in cars. I'm sorry.
Cars don't. I avoided all costs to damn car payment. Because I cannot stand the interest rates.
Oh, you have what? Oh, you have an Escape. You got the little version. I think the Escape's smaller than the Edge, right? They cost almost as much. And I just did a thing online the other day because they sent me Ford, of course, sent me a thing. F-150s will give you so much off on them. They're trying to sell, just their sales tactic. And so I go in and I build one, and I build a Platinum, and the damn thing cost almost as much as my 450. And its bed is short because you can't get a crew cab F-150 with a long bed. You can't do it. You used to be able to. But I think those are just extended cabs back in the day. But it was just crazy.
Well, I've got a question. Maybe all you guys can answer. Do they make an American truck anymore, or a car for that matter, or anything? Do they make it where you can buy something with manual door locks and manual windows anymore, or is everything gone electric?
I think everything's gone electric for the most part in America. In Europe and China and places like that, I know that some of their cars you can still buy where the back windows are manual and the fronts are electric. But I haven't seen an all non-electric car in a while. But I don't look for them either. I don't know. Maybe the base model, like a fleet model, maybe it does come like that. Who knows? But
yeah, I was just curious, can you even buy one like that anymore?
I mean, I wouldn't want it unless I was just going to strip it out and turn it into a drag car. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yellowhammer, I didn't know they could.
Well, it depends on, is that in, so Yellowhammer, is that in like Ford cars or is that just in like certain cars? But and it is easier to just build everything the same.
Now, is that like the big three, Yellowhammer, or are you including like Toyota, Nissan, Honda, things like that? Or are you just basically talking about the big three?
No idea.
And are you talking about fleet vehicles? Like someone's fleet vehicles, like big work trucks and shit like that.
The fleet vehicles is what keeps that F-150 the top selling trucks in the U.S. is because they have the best fleet deals and they sell to the government a lot.
Well, I know Ford. You got to look. They only make one car, and I could just about guarantee they don't make the Mustang with manual windows and manual door locks.
They do not.
So
I don't even think I make it with a key. What's up, Fat Boy Fox?
And Chevrolet itself only makes two, the Camaro and the Corvette, and I don't think you can get either one of those in manual door locks and manual.
The Camaro ends what, this year?
2024.
That's this year.
Well, see, I don't know if it's this year or if they're going to still make them through the 2024 year, and at the end of that cycle, that's when they're done.
They have the 2024 cars out right now, don't they?
I'm assuming because I'm starting to see 650s on the road a lot, so I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
So the 24 cars are out. That's their final season.
What's up, fat boy?
That's their final season, supposedly. But who knows? They may change their mind. Kind of like
No, I don't think because
I heard
I don't think
Mopar
so.
might not stop with theirs either.
Yeah, I don't think Chevrolet is going to change their mind on the Camaro because even their NASCAR edition car, that NASCAR is still waiting for the manufacturer to unveil to NASCAR so they can implement their rules for the next season.
Yeah.
Chevrolet hadn't even unveiled it to them. Toyota's already got theirs out. Ford's got theirs out, but Chevrolet hadn't got theirs out because they're not sure what car they're going to make a NASCAR. Because if they take away Camaro, well, then going by NASCAR rules, it can't be a NASCAR because it has to be a production car. So
okay, but are they really any different with all the NASCAR rules they have? Aren't they just like slightly looks wise, like painted on?
well, as far as looks, I mean, you got to look at it. They don't even make a two-door Camry, but that's the car that they run on the NASCAR circuit. They don't make a two-door Camry.
Two-door Camry. I owned one.
Oh yeah, but I'm saying now new models.
Well,
no. I mean, hell, I can't even remember.
Was from the 70s.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I'm sorry, that wasn't a Camry. That was a Tercel. It was
well, like I said, I mean,
that's it.
Yeah, even the CEO from Chevrolet, because there's this NASCAR channel that I watch, the news and stuff like that, and get the things on it. And he was talking about the Chevrolet executives even told NASCAR, we're just not sure yet if we want to even run a Chevrolet in the NASCAR circuit season. They're going to have to because they already they got so many people, so many big teams that they already sponsor. They've already signed deals through 2025, 2026. They can't pull out of that. Yeah. Damn NASCAR team to sue the shit out of them. Oh, it calls Chevrolet out their ass for that shit.
Read what Yellowhammer just wrote. I'll read it too. Or here, I'll put it on the screen.
Just completely dropped the ball on everything but the C8 platform in the last decade. The SS was never even advertising.
I know. And you couldn't get it with the LSA, which was just odd.
Well, they made a SS as a NASCAR for a couple of years.
Yeah,
and then that's when they switched over to the Camaro. But no,
there's last couple of years you haven't. They just didn't do it.
And I don't even think the SS model that they made for Publix, the one that they actually made the NASCAR out of, I don't even think it even came with the V8, did it? I think it was
the SS did. The SS was.
I'm talking about the small SS because that's the one they made the NASCAR out of. They didn't make it out of the big one. They make it out of the small one.
What big one?
The bigger one, like the one that Drew had. Yeah, the SS that he had, but they made a smaller version of that, a little four-door compact car. That's the one they designed the NASCAR off of.
Oh,
that's the one that's the one they put that damn stupid ass wing on the back of.
Camaro SS, not SS.
Okay, he didn't say Camaro. He just said he said
no, because we were talking about Camaro. We were talking about Camaro. That's why he didn't say it. He just asked you which SS you're talking about.
Yeah. I'm talking about the SS sedan.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a sedan, the little compact car.
Yeah, which was a piece of junk.
They didn't make it long.
And I got nothing against Chevy, but it's just certain cars like that just aren't worth. They just weren't very good.
Well, I know they're not going to use the C8 Corvette as their NASCAR platform. They're not going to do that.
Why
not? Because I actually don't think that body style would fit the NASCAR current rules. So I don't even think NASCAR would even allow that car to be ran on their NASCAR track because it's just don't fit the rules.
I don't think so either because the Corvette is not. I don't think it's in the right league. It's more of a GT3 style car.
But I know the one that Ford released today. Now it's completely different than the Toyota and the Camaro. It's the dark horse, but if you look at the front fenders, they got big, tall points to them. And
Well,
I'm
that's
like,
okay. NASCAR's
the
going to go in
production
and
car
change
don't
all
even
that.
have that. Yeah, the
NASCAR
production
will
car
go
don't
in
even
and
have
change
that.
that.
So.
You know that. NASCAR will be like, no, you can't have that. It doesn't look the same as the others. We're going to have to change it. You got to all be the same.
I don't know how much the manufacturer will allow NASCAR to change on that car, because the manufacturers dictate what NASCAR can run. NASCAR don't dictate what they run. The manufacturer dictate it, because if they got all that manufacturer support into NASCAR, they're going to tell NASCAR what to damn do.
Yeah. 2 little Ford Performance decals on the quarter
What's up,
windows.
Car Mob?
What's up, Mob? How's work going? Oh,
That is something I need to get. I need to get me a Car Mob sticker from Car Mob so I can put it on my little Colorado back windshield.
I have one somewhere.
Yeah, I got to put Kens on there. I got to
I'm not sure if I do
SRCs.
have mobs, because I've been putting all my stickers either on my toolboxes or in my trailer. And if I get 2
If
of
I
them,
remember right, you sent me one of yours.
I did.
If I remember correctly, you sent me one. I got to find that son of a bitch.
Did.
I got
I
it,
did
but I
send
just got
you
to
one.
find it. I got a cabinet right here, and it's probably in this cabinet some damn where. Like I said, some damn where.
I generally put them up on my toolbox, and if I have a second one, then I'll put it up in my trailer too.
Hey,
Most of them I only have one
hey,
of.
I found my fucking blowtorch. Sweet.
Oh, wow, 10 people in here. That's
I got
quite
something
the
to light my
record for the
cigarettes
first half
outside.
hour. Oh wait, we're not in the first half hour anymore. Just can't put it on. Hard to put those big banner ones on. It really is.
Oh no, I'm putting just little small ones on my back
Like if you look,
windshield. I'm
I
not putting
have
no
one
big ones
big
on
one
there.
on the back of my Mustang, and it's the Pink's Garage one, and it's not straight because I put it on myself.
Girl, you want to go outside? Oh, looks like I'm going to get cold.
It's straighter than it's probably straighter than I got lucky, and it got straighter than I thought it would, but it's still at an angle, and it drives me nuts. But it was an expensive sticker. I'm not
Yeah,
taking
but
it off. Those
we
things
fixing to go
aren't
outside
cheap.
and get cold.
When you get the ones that are like this long, that are windshield width, they're not cheap to have made. I am too, Yellowhammer,
Looks
but
like
like
my
I
damn
said,
dog wants to go
as
water
much
the
as I
grass.
paid for it, I wasn't gonna take it off. It's been on there for years, and I'm just leaving it. I got the ones on my trailer.
I'm gonna mute real quick because I'm sure y'all don't want to hear me take a pee. So
Nope, I do not. I've ripped small stickers off. If I have extra ones, I will take them off and redo them. Ford Performance decals for the front bumper. I can't find them in clear. Ah, it's cream color, right? Find them in clear. Couldn't see them if they were clear. You mean clear background? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of stickers that have background. I like them to just be cutouts for the decals. My Mustang actually has a decal that I made years ago on its front bumper, right at the bottom. Says Hoonigan, and it's in black. And most people don't even see it. It's hard to see. Purposely, it's hard to see, but it's there. Yeah, Wimbledon white is a creamy white. It's not like Oxford. Oxford white's more white than I think most of them. That's what my wife's last car was Oxford white. That's what color my F1 or 350 was Oxford white. Yeah, you just have to have them made. But yeah, Oxford white is bright white. Um, it's one of the most used whites across Ford's lineup, I'd swear, over the years. Um, like her S197 was a Oxford white, puts black stripes on it. The thing was beast looking. I loved it, especially with the wing I'd put on the back of it, and then we sold it, and I had to buy her another wing for her new one, and that kind of sucks. 50s colonial white. Okay. I like Wimbledon white because it's not so white. I prefer the more cream pearl colors over the just plain white. Not a big fan of the plain white. Oh, is that who did your? Oh, yeah, that's who did your Wonder Bread ones?
Yeah, I'm all about the real bright white stickers, especially if you got a white vehicle and you put them like on your windshield, like your back window or side or quarter glasses.
Now, I mostly won't stick decals or even vinyls or anything on my car unless it's on the windows. Like the Hoonigan one I stuck on my front bumper. My front bumper's had so much damage done to it since then. I'm surprised it's still there. And I have some on that plastic on the back of the trunk. I have two there, which it's not paint, so I won't put them on paint. I don't like putting decals or if I had stripes, it's a different story. But I just won't put decals or anything on my paint. But all mine are small. I have you have the NMRA stickers on there now from when I did that. You had to put certain stickers on your car, and they weren't salty. So I think, what did I get? I had to put a VP sticker on my back window. I had to put had the NMRA sticker for the access in there on my truck on the front windshield, and then I had to put one sticker on either side for the NMRA stuff when I was running it at Kentucky, and those will stay on there at least until I need to put something else there. Man, tired today. But I'm really, really hoping that this weekend I might get to work on my car again. I might try. We don't know. We're gonna try because I need to get that car done. And I think if I did a full weekend to work on it, I could get it done. At least the engine swapped without all the suspension and brakes and stuff, without getting everything done. But it's just the fact of me needing to get it done and back on the road. My God, it'd just be so much easier to do it all right now, but also pain in the ass all right now. I don't know. I'm having trouble working on it, but I know once I have the surgery, what's lacking on it, you see how the engine's still sitting there like that? I got to pull it out. I got to finish pulling the engine and transmission out, swap it over with the other transmission and engine I have, and new clutch. And I've got all new suspension for it, like everything for the suspension is being changed. I have Wilwood brakes all the way around for it, and I need to flush the complete brake system out because it's got what looks to be oil in it. It's that old. I bought the car used. It has 120 some thousand miles on it. Yeah, that's front wheel drive. So the next step is for me to start pulling all the stuff off the ends there, so I can get the half shafts out. Got to get the half shafts out because I'm going to pull it forward through the front of the car, and doesn't like to do that with the half shafts in. I also I've already disconnected so the exhaust is actually kind of hanging in the back because I have already disconnected the rest of the exhaust from the downpipe. So, hey, Victor, how's it going? And so yeah, it's it's actually seriously right now. There's not a lot of work left to do. Right now, the biggest thing I'm having to do is clear. If you look at the front down over here, I got to clear that area out. I got to move the toolbox. I got to move everything so I can bring the engine lift over there and be able to pull the engine out. I also really think I should probably take the hood off so I don't do what I did last time I was pulling an engine and scrape the hood really bad. But I think now that I remember I did that and I shortened up the chain, the hanger chain on it, I won't need to lift it quite as high to be able to put it in there, because I use an engine leveler when I pull it out, because if you don't, it makes it harder. Um, so, I mean, really, it's pull the half shafts, and connect the hoist, tighten up, and then I've already got the rear motor mount disconnected. I just have the bolt in it, like with two threads, just to keep it from moving. I've got maybe 8 bolts to pull off, and then it'll come right out, because it's all unhooked. It's unhooked from fuel. It's unhooked from all the electricals undone. So not a lot left to do. Just got to get the half shafts out. And that's why I was going to just do the brakes and the suspension all at the same time, because I got to pull all that stuff apart anyway. So we'll see if I could get out there. If I could, even when I did it, the parts I did do, and I did them live. I ran live both days. I didn't get started until after 2 o'clock in the afternoon, because it takes me that long in the day to get up and have the pain subside enough in my back that I can do work like that. So that is why I got to the point where I finally went to a doctor. I went and did the physical therapy like they wanted me to. It made my back hurt more. It did not help. I did that for 4 weeks, and I went back to the doctor on Monday, and I scheduled the surgery for December, middle of December. And now I'm just working on how to, all the time I'm going to have to take off, how to do that without having that much vacation. But I figured it out. I'm going to work a little bit of overtime, get some comp time in. So I can use the comp time, use my sick time. I'm going to wipe my sick time out for the year and for next year, the first part, because I'm going to be off from like December 12th to minimum January 9th. That's the earliest I'll think I'll be able to go back. That is 4 weeks, and it's 2 surgeries. I got one on the 12th and one on the 14th, 2 days apart. We'll see how that goes. So that's surgery freaks me out. So I'm kind of not looking forward to it, but I'm looking forward to being able to not have so much pain. But then I got to deal with the whole healing thing, and the fact that I won't be able to move the same anymore. I discussed it. I spent a lot of time talking to my doctor, and I'm going to get a surgery I didn't really want to do, but it's not the VA even. I don't use the VA. That would take forever. I'm using my insurance, and I'm not a disabled vet. Even if I was disabled in the Army, I didn't get anything for it. So, because I got out at the wrong time. If I'd stayed in another like 4 or 5 years, I'd have probably gotten money when I got out, no problem, because they changed on how easy it was. Put softer sheets in the engine compartment to keep mice away. Yeah. Do not like mice. Yeah, any surgery is not good. I don't like them. I've had 2 in my life, and one was an ACL replacement, which was an outpatient surgery. I went in that morning, and I walked out on crutches that evening. This one I'll be in the hospital for a couple of days. Just got a big box of Bounce. Yeah, there you go. Dryer sheets do work. They do help. I think I prefer the smell of mothballs though, because I'm old. Yeah, back pain I've been dealing with back pain forever. I do not remember, I seriously do not remember a time in my adult life that I have not had back pain. And that goes back to being like 19 years old when I joined the Army. Already had it then. Wasn't bad, but I had some. And it was from something that happened to me in like middle school. so, um, so there was that, and then the Army did not do me any justice with all the crap I did in the Army. Back was worse when I got out. So I'm doing, I think, S1. Yeah, so I'm getting, if I'm not mistaken, I'm doing S1 to L5, L5 to L4, L4 to L3, and L3 to L2. So those four are getting done. We get the top two done the first surgery and the bottom two done the second surgery. Foil, is that just, do mice not like foil? Really? Leave the hood open, cover the intake. Yeah, it is. It's kind of messed up. Mobile team. So, look who's back. Hey, what happened to you, Salty?
I guess Spectrum is down throttling my damn connection, I guess.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, that's just life. I'm old. I'm not as old as like a couple of people in here are older than me, but my back tells me I'm like 100 years old. Oh, yeah, that does not sound good. It's kind of like Saturday when I was my grill started falling backwards and I went with it, and like a tendon or something in my upper hamstring right around my hip popped as I was going down, and it popped loud, like I heard it, and it hurt like it sounded. And it was like, son of a, I just don't need this. And I was like, I was just trying to cook some steaks.
Oh, do you not have a gas grill?
What's that? No, it's a pellet.
Oh, okay, I got you.
It's a pellet, and unfortunately, the side with the handle on it is opposite the side with all the weight where the pellets are, and it's a little one. And one of the handles caught on the edge of the door, and I didn't see it in time, and it started pulling me back and tipping over, and I kind of went with it. Luckily, it didn't really damage it.
Did it actually go over?
Yeah, it went over. I went over it too.
Did you already have the steaks on it?
No. This was me taking it out to turn it on. It stays in my garage, and I have to take it outside to use it.
I got you.
Yeah, same here. Motorhead, 52 now. Had the back pain since back problem since 8th grade is when I got hurt the first time. Now back then it wasn't. It was like an every now and then it would bother me a little bit of a twinge or something, and I didn't realize how bad it might have been. But being in the Army did not, in the infantry, did not help that out because I was light infantry. You know what light infantry means? You carry everything because you don't have vehicles.
Now, is that an infantry you chose, or is that the one they chose for you?
Oh, I chose the infantry because it was the easiest way for me to guarantee Hawaii, and that's the only thing I cared about.
Oh, okay.
And I ended up loving it. I did. I really loved the infantry. I loved the camaraderie, the family. It was great. Something popped in your face.
Well, vehicles do make you more of a target anyway, a bigger target anyway.
But it was it was a fun time. I've got nothing bad to say about the Army. Nothing. What's up, Brailsford? Now the Navy, on the other hand, that's what's horrible. Only because Brailsford came in here. Navy's good.
I was going to say, isn't Navy the gravy job? You just get on a boat and float across the ocean?
Oh, yeah, so gravy.
Yeah, I'm just messing with them. I know it's not like that.
You got plenty bad to say about the Army? I'm sure you do, because you're not in the Army. Now, I don't know about the Army currently. I know the Army when I was in. I remember the Army from the early to mid 90s, and that was it. I didn't have a single kid come by here for Halloween either. We didn't even shut our lights off, but it's a good thing they didn't, because I didn't have any candy.
Shit, I have made sure my lights were turned off. I didn't want no trick-or-treaters.
Hey, Carmom, I ain't talking shit about the Navy. I saw Brailsford come in. I just said that for him. Ain't nothing I'll say shit about the Navy. The Navy's good.
No, I was the one talking
I
shit,
love,
Carmob.
I love the Navy
I
and
was
how
just playing,
big
man.
our Navy is compared to most. We have such a, I mean, just the firepower alone. Things are doing,
Well,
yeah, since when you came in.
going by ship count, we're the second largest Navy.
I'm not going by ship count. I'm going by
See, we go by
how
second.
impressive we are. Yes, yeah, the Navy is small right now. Everything is. I know you are, Carmob. He's currently in. That's the only reason. I know you're ex.
Carmob and Brailsford, I was strictly just talking shit. I know the
Yeah,
Navy is
just
not
talking
gravy
shit.
like that.
Shit.
Yeah,
Now,
I was just playing,
I
buddy.
wasn't talking about the Marines. Come on, and even I like the Marines, and Army and Marines aren't supposed to get along at all, but I don't care. I had a lot of good friends, and I got family that are Marines. I got family that was Navy. My grandfather was Navy. He was a crew chief on a B-52. I think it was a B-50. It was a B-52 back in the World War II.
B-52, that's a bomber.
Yeah, he was a crew chief on a bomber. He died in one of those. He didn't die in the
And
war though. He
and
died
he was
after
in the
the war.
Navy?
Yeah, Navy has a lot of planes.
I didn't know the Navy had the B-52s. I didn't think that was a Navy thing. Maybe I just don't know where everything that they have, but I didn't think that was a Navy
He was
thing.
stationed. He was stationed in Hawaii when he died. That's where my dad was born.
Oh, y'all excuse me. This neighbor's got this dog over here that just
Jackie.
absolutely loves to bark.
He's not that loud though. At least not to
Shit.
me. I
Yeah,
can't
well,
hear him. I can hear him in the background, but
my Bluetooth falling a little bit. If you were standing out here like me, you could hear him, no problem.
yeah, I'm sure. My
These
dog
people
loves to
just,
bark at her toys, so
yeah, these people just moved in and rented this house, and I don't understand, but they keep their dog outside. Like last night, it was outside all night long, and I'm like, dude, you know how cold it is out here? It's below freezing, and you got this dog out here?
chair force.
I'm like,
So
shit,
I
dude.
don't. I'd have to go look it up to find out exactly what plane it was. But he was Navy. He was not Air Force. I've seen all his pictures of him in his uniform. But he died. He died when my dad was a child. So like I think my dad was like 3 when he died. Um, so I was nowhere to be found at that point. So
You know, this dog might be barking because his damn peanuts might be getting cold.
yeah,
Hell yeah, dude. It's supposed to be damn below. It's supposed to be in the 20s tonight, and they're gonna leave that dog out there all night long in the 20s. I'm like, dude, you should not own a pet if you're gonna do that. Have a pet outside like that.
piece of cheese and half a sleeping pill. Stop him from barking.
Yeah, man, but that's just cruel, man. Leave a dog out here in the cold like that.
I know that's my neighbor's dog. I felt bad for her. She was out there with me while I was grilling because they'd leave her outside all the time, and she comes over here. She's super sweet. She's a mix. She's like I think she's part pet or part. I'm pretty sure she's part pet, just from the face and the head. But she's a little. She's a little. I don't know. She's not all pet. She's a mix, and
Well,
she
if she's
disappeared for a
part
while.
pit,
I
then she's
didn't
got
see her,
short ass hair.
but I'm pretty sure I know why she disappeared because I could tell she's had a litter of pups already, and she's not even a year. She wasn't even a year old.
Oh, they probably took the dogs and the puppy off.
Yeah, well,
Bad as I hate to say that about dog owners, but people do that stupid shit.
but I don't know. I didn't see any puppies. I just don't think all my dogs live in my house.
Oh yeah, same here.
I have
Same
never
here.
had a strictly outside dog ever in my entire life. I've had dogs that want to be outside half the time, but I got one sitting right next to me right now, and she is
We
just
did when we
get
was
up
growing
there.
up. We always had German Shepherds growing up. But my
I
father,
have I have a
they
German.
always stayed outside. But even during the winter when it's cold like this, my dad would bring them in and let them stay in the house. He
Oh
wouldn't leave
no,
them
my
outside in the
German
cold like
Shepherd
this.
stays in the house, sleeps on the bed.
Oh no, no. My dad, when we was kids, there was no dog allowed on furniture, beds, or nothing like that shit.
So when I was a kid,
Ooh.
our dog stayed in the kitchen that night.
Yeah, so that's why our dad kept
Yeah,
ours in the kitchen.
and we just had baby gates that held her in the kitchen, and I wouldn't have minded her sleeping in the bed with me. It would have been fine. I had plenty. As a kid, I had a queen size bed. I was good.
Dude, as much as my little Pomeranian sheds, I don't know how you people with the big dogs like that allow them to sleep in your beds, knowing how much they shed. I'm like, oh,
You know,
hell no.
I'll tell you right now though, when I was in, we were not allowed to go to the bar in uniform. When I was in Hawaii, we were not allowed to go to the bar in uniform at all. That was strict no. You'd get in trouble if you got caught at a bar in uniform.
So everything you see on the movies was all bullshit, right? Well, I don't know
Well,
back
no,
in World War
okay,
II.
no, because a lot of times in the movies they're on post. They're on
Yeah,
they're
but I
at
mean,
the
when you're in
post bar,
Hawaii
and that's
though,
different. I'm
you
talking
see a
off
lot.
post.
Yeah, you see a lot of the like movies like Nine. So talking about the movie Pearl Harbor, but you see a lot of the movies where some of the guys are like stationed in Pearl Harbor and stuff like that. I guess back in World War II, I guess the uniform thing was a lot more relaxed back in those
Things are
days.
different at all times,
So
and
than they are
it
today.
also probably depends. It also probably depends on the post and the post commander, because they set each post sets rules. Um, oh, here we go. What up, Mob?
What up?
What's up there, brother?
How you doing, big guy?
I am happy
Not bad.
camper today.
You know me, man, just living the dream, making money.
Uh, I'm a happy
Making
camper
money.
today. This damn Chevrolet is not costing me no more money. This
Well,
something it's
you
passed.
got to put gas in it.
It passed emission. It passed emissions, so I'm happy.
Well, that's good. That
Oh,
is
I thought you were
really
gonna say you
good.
bought a Ford. My bad.
No, well, see, the only other thing I would have had to change on the truck if it didn't pass emissions was the damn Cadillac converters, and I didn't want to have to replace that because it's got two of them. But
Right.
the main Cadillac converter and the manifold is all one piece.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
that damn
Like on the
that
Mustang.
yeah, that damn one manifold was almost $500, not counting the second one that I would have had to buy and then pay somebody to put the shit on and weld it all up. So I could have been in another $900 just by that shit. And boy, I was happy
Right.
when it passed today. I was like, thank you, Jesus.
Woohoo!
Yeah, yeah,
Hell yeah,
yeah.
brother.
It's like the Mustangs. My Mustang. One side, the manifold or the cat was part of the manifold. On the other side, it wasn't.
Yeah, well, this right here being only a 2.94 cylinder, it only got
It's
one
single.
manifold. So
Yeah.
yeah,
The
but that's
little
where
guy.
that's where they get you though, because they know you got to have it and they make this
Yeah.
shit this way. And
Not
see,
in Georgia.
I didn't even know this truck even had a charcoal canister on it.
Oh,
And
they all do.
and that's when I found it. And thank God it was just a vapor solenoid vent or vent solenoid. But hell, even that part was $200 damn dollars.
I will be right back. I grab something else to drink.
Right
It's like
on, brother.
it's like nothing I have bought for that truck has been cheap. I'm like, God Almighty, when you pay $100 for a gas cap, you pay $100 for a thermostat, dude, you kind of like, what the hell is the world came to?
Right?
Yeah, a freaking gas cap that cost $100. You're like, holy shit. Like I said, when I went to the parts counter at the dealership to pick up that gas cap, he told me the price. I said, look, dude, I don't need to buy the gas tank. I'm just trying to buy the gas cap.
Right?
He goes, sir, I'm sorry, but that is the price for the gas cap. I'm like, holy shit, what happened to the days of like the $10 thing?
You're like, bro, this ain't no Lamborghini, okay? Just
That's
give me
what-
the plastic freaking cap.
Yeah. And I asked him, I said, what happened to the days of the $10 gas cap? He goes, I'm sorry, sir. He goes, but them days are long gone.
Look,
I said,
I
I
didn't
can
ask for the
see.
billet edition. I want the plastic one. The
Yeah,
black one.
exactly.
Right.
You know, that's crazy because you could buy the same gas cap, well, similar gas cap, but like you said, you'd gotten bad stories about the ones from like AutoZone and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I never have bought one from AutoZone, but I just heard so many people tell me don't go to autos or parts stores and buy a gas cap because 99% of the times they don't work. Like my mom's Crown Vic, she's got 4 parts store gas caps in her trunk that
Really?
that wouldn't even work. And then when you take them back, they won't even accept them because they smell like gas. I'm like,
I
well,
own
sure, it's
five.
gonna smell like gas, asshole. You put it on your gas tank.
I own 5 vehicles right now. I have one car that has a gas cap on it, and that's my truck. The diesel.
Yeah, well, I don't have anything that new that don't have a gas cap, so everything, I drive that
It
old
was.
shit. So
I remember when I first bought the Focus, and it was the first car I had like that. It was the first car that I could open the door, unlock it without pulling the keys out of my pocket, and I really enjoyed that. And then it didn't have a gas cap, that made it even simpler. And then I bought the Mustang. It was the same way, and her Mustang's the same way, and then the Edge is the same. The truck is the only one that's different. I can
Yeah,
get
no
into
kidding.
it,
my little
but the
brother's
diesel
got one of
hands
those
down.
cars. My little brother's got one of those cars. It's either I can't remember which one it is. It's either the Edge or the Escape, but I think it's whichever the bigger one is.
The Edge.
Okay, he's got one of those and it don't have a gas cap on it. But some little kid come up there with a damn water hose and tried to siphon gas out of his car. Wow. It was one of his son's friends and they wanted to ride the go-kart, so they figured they would steal gas out of his car while he was in the house asleep. Well, they messed up his car. Yeah, no shit, dude. They messed up his gas inlet to his car. It cost
Really?
him it cost him $700 to get that shit fixed.
Damn.
It's double
shit.
valve. Yep.
I was like,
Yeah.
holy shit, I done went to some parent's house and me and some parents would have had to come to Jesus meeting. Somebody go throw me some dollars.
Right?
Come to Jesus.
Yeah, but it
Man,
cost him
Motorhead,
what?
you still got the Mercedes?
No.
You got rid of that?
No, he's driving an N car now.
Didn't he
He's
say
totally
Elantra
The
or something
Elantra
like that?
N.
Oh, N car.
Yeah, now he's looking at getting rid of that and going up to the Ranger Raptor.
Oh, okay.
Ranger Raptor would actually be a pretty cool vehicle to have, though.
It would be. What engine's coming in that?
I don't know what kind of gas mileage they would get, but as far as looks, they look cool as hell. I like them.
Right. Oh, he's
What
got a
did I call
Hyundai.
it?
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The Elantra, the N car.
The N
Well,
car.
would that since it being the Raptor model, would it come with a 2.7 or the 2.3?
I have
Right,
no idea what
2.7. Be my
is
guess.
is the Ranger Raptor. I thought it was a bigger engine.
Who knows?
The
Maybe
Well,
they
the
put a Coyote in it.
3.0 twin turbo. So it's
The
a
2.7 would be a
nice.
bigger engine for that truck, wouldn't it? Because wouldn't it normally come with like a 2.3? So if it had a 2.7, then wouldn't that be the bigger engine?
It came
You
with a
had
2.3.
two options.
Okay.
Yeah, you had two options. You could get the 2.3 or the 2.7.
Ah,
Okay.
3.0. That is that a new engine then?
Ooh, I never
Right,
heard
getting
of
that
that.
from they're getting that from the Lincoln line.
Oh, okay. Is that from the what is that car called? The MKV or whatever?
Yeah, the
or-
MKZs and stuff had the 3-liter
Okay.
turbos.
Are they back making the Aviator again?
I don't know.
The
I
Lincoln?
don't know. All I know is that my Ford dealership just recently built a Lincoln. They had to build a showroom for the Lincoln Black Series stuff they're selling,
Huh.
which is the expensive stuff.
I know
Hey,
I almost.
Yellowhammer, have a good evening. Thanks for
Take
coming
it
in.
easy,
Appreciate
Yellowhammer.
it.
I know I
Hey, Yellowhammer.
almost dropped a big dollar bill the other day. I almost bought me a new Expedition. Well, I say new, a 21. Damn, it was
Oh,
nice.
it's in the Explorer ST. Is it? Is that what's in the Explorer? I thought they were running 3.5 in the Explorer.
No, they have a 3.0 in the Explorer.
And the what? The Raptor?
So Boosted's wife's car and Street Slayers, both of them got the 3.0s in them.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know if they had the 3.5s in them or not. So.
Mm-mm.
And Stupid Fast just said yes. Salty Lincoln still makes an Aviator.
Okay.
The Aviators are nice.
Hell yeah, I know that the ones I remember seeing and riding in were really, really nice. Like I said, I rode that 21 Expedition the other day, and I was like, man, I got to have this car. And we went back to the
I
dealership.
don't have
That dude started doing some numbers, and I looked at him. I said, no, thank you.
56K for a Ranger? Hell
How much?
no.
How much?
56K for a Ranger. No,
Nah,
I don't have that thing.
Nah, I'm sorry.
No.
No.
Nah. Dude, that's almost.
the towing capacity I need.
Dude, you could get an F-150, just a little bit lower model, and have a hell of a lot better truck.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. F-150s are damn expensive too. I just
Yeah,
I just built one out, and I did a platinum, but I did load it with pretty much everything you could put in it, and it came up to like $80,000.
Yep.
And I was
Yeah,
like,
but
that is
you can
ridiculous.
still get
Platinum
an
mill.
Yeah, you can still get an F-150 under 40,000.
Oh, I know you can, but it won't be the one I want.
Yeah, I like
I
the
like
Lariat
the
models
truck
myself.
I have because of
Yeah,
what it
same
has.
here, Car Mob. Larry, I'm good with that. I don't need nothing more than that.
It's
That's
one
good
step
enough for me.
above the XLT, but I don't have all the super fancy stuff.
But I
Yeah,
like
I
the
don't have all that
fancy
shit that
stuff.
costs you like $10,000 for every option.
Yeah,
Fuck
still
out.
got heated and cooled seats, still got
Yeah.
leather, all that good stuff.
Yep.
But I like my massaging seats when my butt needs massaged at a 10-hour drive.
Yeah, I got a wife for that.
I'm usually driving without my wife, so
Hey, baby, time to start rubbing.
it's hard to rub my butt while I'm driving.
Just don't push on my lower back because you'll get a fart in your face.
Well, you hope it's a fart.
Yeah, exactly.
You hope it's a fart. You'd be like, whoo, it was a clean one. Thank God.
Oh yeah. Wait till you see the prices.
So there is a God in heaven.
Hey, did you
Hey, I got a story for you guys. You're gonna find this hilarious. So I got a coworker with me. I got a coworker of mine, right? And he's got a pretty small yard, and he's got a couple dogs back there, and he's got a retarded neighbor. And the retarded neighbor came over and asked him the other day. He says, "Hey man," he said, "could I do something, to help you out to make some extra cash?" And my buddy's girlfriend said, "Yeah." She goes, "I'll give you $8 if you clean the backyard." He said, "Deal." I said, $8? I said, "Shit, I wouldn't have walked off the porch for $8." I said,
Say, I'd have got his damn phone number. It's like, hey, buddy,
$8, bro.
Look here, I got 5 acres. You charge me $40 to clean mine? Come on over.
Okay, real quick. I want to answer a little something here in the chat. It says Rich just said, just wait after the strike, wait till you see the prices. But guess what? Toyota, who did not have a strike, the one in Huntsville here as well, they just gave their employees a large boost in pay too. And they shortened the time from 8 years to 4 years to reach max level, because they know if they don't and they decide to unionize here, they'll be screwed. So so the other car companies are trying to do the same thing in America.
Well, did you hear what was on the news the other day?
Even though the car price is going up, it's not due to us paying the employees more. It's because the CEOs will not take a pay cut. The big boys won't take pay cuts, and they make millions.
Shocker there.
Yeah, shocker there. They don't deserve those millions.
Nope.
Well, did you hear about the shit that was going on with McDonald's, Burger King, Crystals, and I'm assuming White Castle, Taco Bell, and all that shit? Did you see that shit on the news the other day?
No.
They're talking about raising all their employee wages to $20 an hour, and McDonald's come out and said that their Big Mac combo will be going up to $18 for a damn Big Mac combo.
And
I'm gonna tell you
McDonald's
what,
will
you're
not
gonna
be a
see
place I go
McDonald's.
anymore.
You're gonna start seeing McDonald's put itself out of business if this shit
Yep.
keeps up. Because people went to McDonald's because they wanted to spend less than $5 and grab something to eat. They're not
Yep.
gonna go there and pay $20 for a Big Mac meal when they could go to a restaurant and buy a regular meal.
Yeah,
The
no
Big Mac
shit.
is about that big now. That's about the size of a Big Mac now. They're teeny.
And to the average sized man, I'm sorry, but a Big Mac meal really is not going to fill you up. It's just going to tie you over till dinner time.
Yeah, well, it actually could. I had a salad for lunch today, and it about killed me eating the whole thing. I couldn't believe how big it was, and it was decent price. I mean, I didn't pay much for it, and it was
Yeah,
good.
but when was the last time any of you guys been to Zaxby's? Their damn prices are damn outrageous already.
I've been to Zaxby's one time, and I got a 3-piece chicken tenders just to try them out, and yeah, they were overpriced, and they weren't. I mean, they're good, but they're not that good.
Man, their
I
salads,
don't know why the line's so damn long.
their salads are $14.
Yeah, I won't.
Good to see you, stupid fast.
What's up, stupid fast? How you doing, buddy? I know you're in here already.
Trying to say hi to the man. Get a breath in there.
Yeah, Zaxby's salads are already $14.
They at the McDonald's by my house, they have like four spots of kiosks, and every now and then somebody will go up to the counter to order, and the person will come over there and do it. But most people just use those kiosks anyway, because the kiosk always gets the order right. It doesn't screw up and hit the wrong button.
Well, you know, everybody knows. I'm
Now
sure
they may
everybody
screw it up
here.
when they're making it, but
I'm sure everybody here has been to a Waffle House once in their lifetime.
Oh yeah.
once
Well,
or
you know, a
twice.
Waffle House, one of their biggest thing is the people that call in orders, and then they come pick them up.
Oh yeah,
Right?
it's
Well,
getting way too many too.
they're doing away with that. Now they're all going to computer shit. I told them, I said, well, I said, you go ahead. I said, you know, the old timers that come in here and like binge drink coffee and eat their little grilled cheeses. I said, all those people, you're going to lose every one of them.
What
I
do you
said,
mean they're
because
going to? What, you can't go in there and order from a person?
no,
anymore?
you will not be able to get on the phone and call and place an order to pick up.
Oh, well, you know what?
Like online
think
only.
Too many people.
Yep,
Too many people do
online
that
only.
anyway, and it slows them down to get my food ready when I'm sitting there trying to eat. Because I'd rather eat there.
Yeah, Rich, I
enjoy
very
sitting at the
seldom,
Waffle House.
Rich, I very seldom ever use Grubhub. I bet you I've used Grubhub like 3 times in my life.
I've
And that's
never
only
used it.
because, and that's only because I was at work and I couldn't leave and I wanted something to eat, and that was the only reason why I Grubhub.
Okay.
But
During the pandemic in Washington and everything was shut down, you could do. I used a ton of Uber Eats and Grubhub, but you know it was always like I didn't pay for it. It was like 99
Right.
cents if I had to pay for it at all. And
Right.
I'm just saying
cheaper
these
then.
restaurants with these older customers like that. I'm not just talking about Waffle
they
House
don't
in
like it.
general. They're going to lose all these people's business because you know
Yep.
most of these older people they don't do the electronic bullshit.
no,
They're just so
Um,
stuck in their ways. They pick up the phone, call the order, and then they go pick it up.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. It's going to an app now instead of being.
Yeah,
a
yeah,
phone
yeah,
shop.
yeah. I mean, you
Yeah.
know how many customers they're going to lose for that shit? Because a lot of these people, especially the older people, they don't know nothing about Uber
So,
Eats
I
or
can tell you right
they don't know
now-
nothing about that kind
I
of shit.
I can tell you right now, they have enough younger customers that they don't care. The corporate doesn't care.
Dude, I'm talking about the Waffle House. They don't have a whole lot of younger customers.
You want to make? If you've not been to my Waffle House, then
Dude, well,
I
the
say
only time
younger,
our
I'm
Waffle House
talking
has
like
younger customers is when the
30s to
NASCAR
40s.
race is in town.
I'm talking 30s to 40s, and the place is packed all the time. And
really.
it's not
Oh.
old people.
I've never seen
Oh.
a packed Waffle House before.
Oh, I have. I've seen them plenty packed. The line will be out the door. People waiting to get in.
I've seen that plenty of times. Even
Yeah.
at some of the bigger ones.
hmm
No, the one
Dude, we
here is
have
small, so
we
it
have
can
a
be packed
Waffle
easy.
House University here. Believe that shit or not. If you've never seen it, we have a Waffle House University. If you know,
What?
Waffle House was it's a Waffle House was started in Georgia, so we actually have a Waffle House University, the only one. This is
Mhm.
where all the people go and learn how to do the Waffle House thing.
Hey,
What?
Dude,
I
I'm not
don't know how
bullshitting you, dude.
can't learn how to do Waffle House at a Waffle House. It's pretty easy. They don't
Holy
do a lot.
shit! They don't
They
do
Well,
do
you
a
know-
lot of real simple stuff. But
But they're all short order cooks, you
their
know.
hash browns. Their hash browns are okay if you get them loaded, fully loaded with jalapenos and everything.
Well, if you
But-
remember about a Waffle House, they don't cook off of a ticket. It's all memorized. The waitresses call out the order, and the cook has to memorize. They're all short order cooks.
Oh no,
There's no
not
ticket.
anymore.
There's no tickets
Not
in front of them.
anymore. They're doing.
Oh, I'm
tickets.
telling you, down here, dude, there's no tickets in front of no cooks down here. It's all
They have
still short order
tickets.
cooks.
At our Waffle House, they're using the tickets like they use. Like I remember when I was a kid going to Waffle House, they used tickets back then too.
Yeah, they don't use tickets down here. Your ass don't remember. You're saying, "What'd you want?" What? No, them people hollering and screaming. The cooks, you hear them
They
cussing waitresses out all the
still
time.
do that, but they still have the ticket there to hang for them. But
No, there ain't no tickets
generally
hanging
they
down
don't
here, bud.
look at it.
Yeah,
I
there's
mean,
no tickets
the
hanging
new
down here.
guys do. I did notice that the new guys do. Do look at them, but most of the time I miss my old crew. The last time I was there, it was a whole different crew, and I kind of hated it. I mean, it was cool, but I didn't know any of them.
The
Yeah,
Waffle
Mad
Houses I like
Motorhead.
going into. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Mad Motorhead. The only fast food that I eat is Culver's and Chick-fil-A.
Ooh,
That's the only two
Culver's.
places I go to for
Why I
fast food.
wish my
Other than that,
Culver's was closer.
I don't do no Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King. I don't do any of that stuff. I don't have no Zaxby's up here. Every once in a blue moon, I'll hit White Castle, but we're talking like maybe 3 times a year. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Uh,
I'm not really a big fast food eater. I'm a really good cook, so I don't need to live off that garbage. But every once in a while, you like a Culver's or I like some Chick-fil-A. You know what I mean?
Culver's is. I love Culver's burgers. Those things
Yeah.
are really good.
Dude, I love me some Chick-fil-A. People's like, well, how you eat it? It's got sugar in it. I'm like, well, if they didn't have sugar in it, I probably wouldn't eat it. I like
Right.
the way I like it the way it is. Don't change it.
Yeah,
I
we
like
have some
Chick-fil-A,
good. We got some good pizza places up here, Rich.
I like our pizza place. What is it, Hometown Pizza? I think it is. Oh, they make a really good bacon cheeseburger pizza.
Mom and
Really
pop
like
joint,
Oh, dude, that's the
No,
best pizza
I think it's
places
a
or
chain.
restaurants in general go to.
right?
I do believe it's a chain, but they're all individually owned, kind of.
Okay.
But I don't think it's a big chain. I think it's like 4 or 5 restaurants.
Okay.
But it's a mom and pop that's here. In fact, I think it's that what is that? I think they're like Indian or something.
Thank you. Come again.
Not quite that
Yeah,
bad.
there you go.
But it's really good. The pizza's fucking fantastic. So
Barbecue 50. Look, man. Okay. He's never gonna let me live this down. He's like,
Yeah.
you ate that nasty ass Wagyu burger. Yeah, but I was trying something. I was like, ooh, I've never had this before. I'm in friggin' Jackson, Tennessee, which is definitely not noted for their good food. And I was like, well, what the hell? Let's give it a try. That's probably the number one bitch I have about Jackson, Tennessee. Them son of a bitches need to learn how to make some goddamn food. Oh
Yeah,
my
no
God.
shit. I
Look,
agree.
don't sit there and put pizza, hot dogs, and biscuits and gravy on a menu and be like, here, this is what we're serving today. That's freaking
Yeah.
shit. And then
That
charge
was
people
crap.
$1 million and then have the worst service ever and then get stuck with some big, fat, nasty hag that thinks that she's God's gift to the friggin' restaurant. Please, lady, I could do
Is that
better than that.
Is that damn restaurant, the
Yeah.
bar and grill place?
Every
that,
single year,
yeah.
Caleb has this stupid pre-show at this nasty-ass restaurant. Oh, my God. I got so pissed off, I
It's a
left.
bar.
I
It's
grabbed
a
Barbecue
bar.
Mike and I grabbed Funky and I said, I absolutely refuse to put this garbage in my belly. And they were like, we agree. And we was gone.
Yeah, I should have. In-N-Out's good, but In-N-Out is not on the East Coast. But
Right. Yeah,
and
In-N-Out's
In-N-Out,
fantastic,
I
but
can only eat it if I eat it more than. So when I was down doing the Tesla job a couple years back, we ate at In-N-Out probably a couple times a week, and that's too much. That is way too much. You don't want it anymore at that point. You're just like, I mean, I love a good double animal style, you know.
oh yeah,
But,
cooked onions. Oh yeah.
so good.
Oh yeah.
Once a week is enough.
Well,
It
see,
really
I
is.
don't live
I
out
love their
west, so
fries, though.
I don't live
do
out
love
west.
their fries.
So if I do go out west, I'll probably hit up In-N-Out twice in 1 week. I'll probably
Yeah.
swing by Jack in the Box and get me a burger. But it's
I do
shit
miss
that I
Jack in the
don't
Box.
get often. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, so I ate fast food 3 days in a row when I was in Vegas. Yeah, but I'm not going to eat that shit again for another year or longer.
Yeah, I'm not as good as you. I should be, but I'm not. I really should be because my wife is a fabulous cook. I'm a pretty
Right.
decent cook. I'm not
Oh,
horrible.
I'm a badass cook. My wife's a good cook. I'm a badass cook.
Yeah.
And if anybody here thinks I'm full of shit, ask my daughter who the better cook is in the house.
Oh, no.
She will
No,
tell
I'm
you,
not
bar
gonna-
none. Your
I've watched,
daddy's got it
I've
down.
watched some of these videos, and I still haven't gotten that recipe for the hot spaghetti yet.
Yeah, we're making that this week, as a matter of fact. Maybe I should do a friggin' live stream when we make that.
Yeah,
You should.
do
You
it
should.
at the time I can watch it. But
Yeah, even if you miss it, you can go back and watch it. You know what
I know, but she was good. Nicole said she was going to send it to me. But and I did find the peppers. I found the peppers at the store, and I know where to get them.
Sweet. Yep, see, Barbecue 50 backs up my friggin' story. He said, bullshit menu, and then we waited and got Mexican food in 20 minutes, and it was better. Absolutely, sir.
I should have done the same thing, Mike. I
Absolutely.
really should have. But everybody at my table had ordered, and we just the hell with it.
We got sick and tired of watching everybody else get service and us get treated like we were invisible.
Hey, at
Then
least
they brought
we had
that
Michael Jackson singing.
I was gonna say, then they brought that shitty ass friggin' singer, and that was the straw that broke the camel's back. When that dude
I
started
know.
singing, that was it. I looked at Barbecue Mike and Funky, and I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm
Mike,
done.
Barbecue Mike, I don't know how to cook. He doesn't know how to cook, but he does know how to grill and
You can-
smoke.
You can run a smoker pretty damn good.
He can run a smoker like a beast.
Who's that?
Barbecue Mike.
Oh yeah. I heard this damn
I mean, it's in
barbecue is
his
good as hell.
name.
I like Rick's
I've never
comment.
tried his actually cooked barbecue. I mean, I tried his sauce. He sent me some of it. But what I hear, he's a damn good cook on the damn smoker and shit.
Oh yeah, he knows what he's doing.
I need to try some of his sauce. I need the sauce, man. I need the sauce.
Dude, last time you went to
Hey,
Fort
Chad,
Takeover, he
later.
brought these pre-made friggin' pulled pork sandwiches. And he's like,
Oh.
here, I got one just for you on the side. He gave it to me. I was like, oh, you're the best.
That dude was killing the dog. What?
Probably mean the singer.
Oh, yeah. No shit. He made me laugh, though. I will say that. I laughed at him a little bit. Like, actually, at the time, laughed at him. Like,
I would have been laughing, but he would have been taking it the wrong way. I promise you.
oh, no, it would. If he had seen me laughing, he would have known it was laughing at him, not with him.
Yeah, exactly.
Have a good one, Mad Motorhead.
Yeah, take it easy, Chad.
Yeah, it's good,
Have a good night,
seeing you
bud.
in there. It's been a long time. Hopefully,
Yep,
see you
Barbecue
again.
50 said the singer. Yep.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, I'm gonna do these weekly lives up until then. And like I said, Wednesday night is the night between my 2 surgeries. Maybe
I've
I'll be
heard-
awake enough to do a live, but I doubt it.
I have definitely heard cats have sex sound better than that singer.
Oh my lord.
God,
Now that's
bad.
God,
Yeah,
that's
he was
bad.
doing Michael Jackson. He did all Michael Jackson. That's all he was doing, wasn't it?
If that's what you call it.
They were
That's
Michael
what
Jackson songs. Oh, I'm not going to say I'm any better though, but I wouldn't get up on stage and do that.
Look, we know we're bad. That's why we keep our ass in the lounge area drinking and eating, not making
Yeah,
a fool out of
I'm
ourselves in
saying
front
solo.
of hundreds of people.
Hey, thanks, Rich. Thanks for
Or
coming in.
sing in the
I appreciate
shower
it.
when nobody
Take it
can
easy,
hear
Rich.
you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I sing solo. Solo, they can't
There
hear
you
me.
go.
Yeah, been saying that for years.
Dude, I don't
Unless
care
I'm
how
in my
drunk I
car
am.
and
They
you
cannot
happen
get
to,
me up on
like,
stage to sing.
you happen to hear me singing in my car, I'm sorry for that because my windows are usually rolled up when I'm doing it.
Just
And-
I
and I
couldn't
don't-
understand. I couldn't understand people who like to go to karaoke bars. I'm like, bro, like, no, this is not me at all.
Dude, if you want to hear a dying moose sing, that's salty. I can't
So,
fucking sing. for
There
shit.
was one time in my life I like to go to karaoke bars, and that was when I was stationed in Hawaii, and we went to a karaoke bar downtown in Honolulu, and it's because we went there with my roommate at the time, who was a damn good singer, and we went there to listen to him, but unfortunately we had to listen to some other people sing first. You know,
I would have
usually
went
some-
there with some bad intentions.
And no, we went there and had fun and we drank, and then he'd get up on stage, but he wouldn't even have him play music for him. He'd get up with his guitar and play and sing.
I
And
would have
Amen
went
to
there
that, Rich.
strictly to get drunk and take advantage of the
Oh.
women who got drunk and wanted to
I
like,
was having we
I
were
don't
having
hear
fun
why.
in the bars because it was a fan the karaoke bar was a really nice bar in Honolulu, and it was one of those nice bars, and it was amazing that they had karaoke. But this is in the early '90s, like 91, 92.
yeah, we're talking about Honolulu. Is there really
Yeah.
a bad bar there?
Oh yeah, there are some. I mean, there's different bars. This was an upscale bar that had karaoke. We went
The cost of
normally
living,
we'd
you would
go
think
to-
they would all be upscale.
Right?
No,
It's
we'd
high
go
hell out
to
there.
Maria's
Hell yeah.
Cantina, we'd go to the Hideout, we'd go to, oh God, I can't even think of some of the names. Some that are kind of like dive bars in Hawaii back then. They're all pretty, not like a dive bar in the South, nothing like that. But
Oh, no.
you had your different types of bars. This is one of the hotel bars. It was more upscale. They had nice glasses and they served nice drinks. They actually mixed drinks for you instead of just beer and and shots. That kind of thing. Or they had more than margaritas and daiquiris. That's where I had my first old fashioned actually was at that bar.
Yeah, when I was in the Navy, we went to Hawaii for our first port when we went on Westpac there and back. So really, I was just 19-year-old fucking horny little bastard. So all I did was
You're
spend
right,
my time
man.
at the titty bar, dude. I mean,
Hell
shit, what else
yeah.
was there?
Hell
What else
yeah.
was there?
I mean, what else would you have
We did
wanted
that
to do?
too, but
What more could you want when you're 19? You're
I
in
know.
Hawaii. It's friggin' like December. It's like 90 degrees there. All the chicks are smoking hot. You got a pair of titties in your hand. You're fucking happy, man. What more do you need?
Yeah. I mean,
So when
life
were you
life
there,
could
Lon?
not get any better.
That's it.
when was that, Mob? What years were you in Westpac doing Westpac?
I joined in 98 and I was out in 2002. So probably 99.
Yeah,
in
we did.
'99 I was in Hawaii, friggin', having some fun. Went there
Hey.
twice in '99 and went there twice in 2021.
Nice.
Oh, y'all went in 21?
Yeah, I've been to Hawaii 4 times.
Oh, okay,
Nice.
okay.
I have not been back to Hawaii since I left there in what was it? September or October of 1993. It and I was so ready to get off that island after living there for 3 years.
Right.
3.5 years. But by the time I got stationed here in Alabama, I got here in Alabama. That's right. I got here in Alabama in October of 1993, and there was like 4 inches of snow on the ground. And that's coming from Hawaii.
1993, I was a sophomore in high school.
Yeah, and I had to do a PT test in snow, and I
Oh.
failed because I couldn't run in the cold weather. I was so not used to that cold of weather. Because
Right.
it was below freezing, and I'm trying to run, and I can't breathe. It hurts to breathe. That, doing a 2-mile run.
Right.
I almost passed.
Right.
Yeah,
But-
1993,
and
I was
that-
catering to a pregnant wife.
It didn't help that I had been on leave for over 45 days at that point.
Oh,
too,
damn.
so I was a little out of it. And I had a PT test the day I got there.
Had a
Like I
hangover.
got
It
there
was
and
rough.
the next morning PT test, and I'm like, you got to be shitting me.
Right.
I am so not ready for this. Yeah, that was bad times for that, and really cold.
Right.
And I miss Hawaii. I do. I miss a lot of fun I had there. And one of my favorite places to go was when we'd go to Coasties at the Coast Guard, because Coasties was a really good bar because they had 2 outdoor volleyball courts, and the inside they had a helicopter, and the blades were like the structure, the beams of the roof line, because it was kind of a rounded bar. And then they had a cockpit up there, and it was an actual old helicopter they'd torn apart and built it with.
Oh, wow.
And that was the DJ booth up in the helicopter.
Right.
And the place was just great. Just a great bar to hang out at.
Man, I'd only want to go to Hawaii now to go see the memorials. Other than that, I don't really care about
I've
anything else.
been to the memorial
Yep.
numerous
Same
times.
here. Yeah.
I went
once.
I went to the memorial probably 3 times.
I've been there once.
Once I was there actually on duty. Had to go because I was doing honor guard, so I was there on duty and for Pearl Harbor Day. That's a lot of stress. just so
I
you know,
bet.
it's a lot of stress because you're in front of so many people when you do that. Normally honor guard's easy, it's not that many people. But never been to the Caribbean.
Yeah, me neither.
I've always wanted to go, or Caribbean, however you want to say it.
My sister-in-law and my nieces are leaving in the morning, going on a cruise.
I will say there's a couple places in the in Hawaii that you don't want to go, and that's the East Range and the Kahuku Mountains. That's all walks, long walks up hills, and
Right.
staying out in the woods for days.
Right.
What
But-
island was that out there that just got hit by
Oahu.
that damn?
Oh,
Yeah,
Maui. That was Maui.
yeah,
wasn't
they
it?
just got hit by that damn.
The fire.
Yeah, oh my lord, man. God
Oh, that
almighty.
was horrible.
Yeah, still horrible, man. They're still digging bodies out of that place, man.
Well, when I say that was horrible, that's what I mean. It's just a
Yeah,
horrible
yeah,
thing.
yeah. It's just a,
And the fact
it's a
that
bad situation.
they offered them $700 a person,
Oh,
yet we
shit.
send millions and billions to other countries, and I'm like, that is ridiculous. Take care of us first. That's our money
Hey.
anyway.
When Biden got in office, the first thing he said was, we will no longer be putting America first. And the Democrats were cheering and so grateful that they were about to get higher taxes, higher gas prices, skyrocketing food prices. So, hey, we got what we wanted.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
wanted.
That's what we wanted.
No shit. Yeah,
That's
I
why
tell you what,
That's why anybody who's friggin' still a Democrat at this stage of the game, it's like, look, dude, you're too stupid to even associate with you. You got to go.
yeah, exactly. I agree.
You got to go.
100%.
You got to
Yeah.
go.
You see what's
Mhm.
happening up there now, don't you, boy? They ain't liking that new Speaker of the House. Holy shit, the Democrats
Oh, I
hate
know.
They
I
hate
don't-
his guts.
I don't watch the news, so
I
I don't know
love it,
much
dude.
about
He is
him.
so-
But the Dems hate him?
Oh, the Dems absolutely hate him.
Good. Because
Yeah,
McCarthy
good.
was just sitting there making backdoor deals, I heard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but this
that's
new
why he
dude,
got-
man. No, this new dude, he is like, he goes,
Hey,
I'm
barbecue
fixing.
Mike,
He said,
I
I'm finna
want to go to
straighten out a lot
Ireland
of shit
and
here.
Scotland
Good,
myself.
good.
That's one place in the world I've never been. There's a couple places I'd still like to go, Mike, that I've never been. Ireland and Scotland are on like top tier, and Australia. Other than
Scotland
that,
would be awesome.
I've been to so many other places. I mean, there's a bunch of places I'd love to go.
You go to
If
Scotland,
I
though,
could
brother, you
stop,
better take your waders because it rains about every other hour around
I
that
don't
fucking place.
care. I don't care. I want to go in the summertime for one.
It still rains out there all the time. It's
I
every
don't
day.
care. I lived in Seattle, Washington
It's like you
area.
live in Seattle. He's used to it.
I used to live there.
You
I'm
are.
used to the rain.
As
Rain's
long as you
not.
don't live on a dirt road, I think you're good to go in Seattle,
Yeah, I didn't live on a dirt road. Thank God.
right? Because then your car would look like ass all the time. But
Yeah,
on a
yeah.
paved road, you'd be golden.
You know how long it took me? How many months it took me till I got Michigan dirt off my car and truck, right? Because I'm lazy. I want to go to a couple places in Australia. Like I'd like to travel to the center and the outback. I mean, yeah, Sydney'd be awesome to go see, just a couple of things, but I'm not a big city guy. I want to see the wilderness. I want to
Yeah,
go watch. I want to go watch a burnout competition. I
There
want
you
to
go.
watch their national burnout competition they have there.
You want to go over there for that shit, huh?
Oh hell yeah!
I've been to
That is
Australia once.
badass.
I've been to Australia. I was in Darwin, Australia for about a week.
Mm.
Good times. Southern part
Good
of
old Darwin.
Australia.
Yeah, I hear that's a nice place.
Very nice place. I had a girlfriend while I was there. She was freaking great. For real, dude. I got off the fucking boat, went to the bar. There were these two hot chicks at the bar. I started talking to them. I was being nice to them. Next thing I know, man, freaking, we were friends for the rest of the week.
Yeah.
Y'all bumping uglies for a week, right?
You know
Hey,
it.
hey, Rich.
Hell yeah.
That's another thing. I would love to go see the music hall. Yes, that is. I would like to go see the music hall. That's like one of the structures of the world I'd like to see. And if there's a tower somewhere in Australia, I want to climb it or go up it, because every big city I've been to that owns a tower or has a tower, I've been in. It's
Oh,
like
not me.
Paris,
I'm a chicken shit,
the
brother. I'm
Eiffel
scared of
Tower.
heights. Not me.
I've been the Pearl Tower. Amazingly, in China, the Pearl Tower is one of my favorites because it's got a clear floor you can walk out on.
Oh, hell no.
And
That ain't happening.
my girlfriend at the time was freaked. She was like so scared.
Barbecue 50. Car Mob doesn't have mud. He has cake butter mud.
Yes, he does.
I remember Funky talking about that shit on his Mustang.
That stuff
God,
is
it took me a year
horrible.
to get that shit off black
Look,
sunshine.
listen,
Well, mine was just dust.
listen. Let me tell you something. Before I bought the house, okay, these idiots that live on my block were proposed an option to friggin' have the road blacktop, and a bunch of people cried that it was going to be too expensive. So they opted for a second option where they put crushed concrete down. Now, in theory, that sounds great, but after a few winters and many, many trucks driving over it, it crushes and turns to friggin' dust. Well, then you mix the friggin' concrete dust with the friggin' mud, and the next thing you know, you got this like super mud.
Yeah.
Yeah, super dust too.
Yeah.
See, if they were smart, instead of paving it, they would just put like asphalt millings on it. Because over
Right.
time, that shit would get like hard as a damn road, man. You wouldn't have to worry about that much.
I got to ask, Kermop, at the end of your driveway there, one of my wheels or tires hit a rock going out of your
Okay.
driveway on the side on my
Okay.
trailer. And it was the one wheel that had the big rip in it that I'd replaced with one of my other ones. And now it has a rip in it too. So it's replaced. I'm just hoping I didn't damage anything. That's all.
No. Yeah, when you go up my driveway, you got to veer to the friggin' right so that the tire on the left doesn't hit the rocks.
Yeah, that's what happened. Actually, it was the tire on the right that hit. I hit the
Oh.
because I was veering out from the left.
You veered
one, and
too
I went
much.
a little too far. Yeah, but it was the front tire of the triple axle. Front
Right.
tire on the right side hit, and it was the same one I had taken off my other trailer to put on there because the other one had a big rip in it too from hitting a curb. In where were we? Coming back from where else I was coming back from. So I had both times ripped it because I had a Jeep push me over into a curb.
I
And
loved
I was
having you guys up there.
Oh, it's great. I enjoyed it. That's such a low, yeah, except for the dirt roads getting out there. That is such an awesome place to live. It really is. That
Thanks.
is just an awesome area. I mean, I couldn't believe how many dirt roads there were around there and all those nice houses. I'm like, really? Why don't you people pave? Just some blacktop, man. You don't even have to do
Right?
it nice.
Right?
Just cover it 4 inches, man. You're done. It's
Shit,
not
that's the
that
thing about it. They
expensive.
don't want the blacktop. They want to keep it like it is. That way you don't have a whole lot of traffic, a whole lot of.
That's the
Nope.
thing about the dirt road is it keeps all the riffraff out. Like if
Yeah,
you
but
don't
you're in a
belong
dead
there,
end
you're
road.
not going down there.
You're in a dead end road, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm just talking like your road because there was the one road that had the hell of bumps in it. I don't remember which
Yeah.
one that was. It's not
Yeah.
yours.
Right.
That one hurt. That one hurt me. It's like son of a bitch because my trailer's getting just like, oh crap, everything's gonna just. It did loosen up my straps on that road.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I always check my straps before I
When
pull
I
onto the
left
main
there
road.
and we got out, we stopped. And you can ask RJ. We stopped. I went out. I checked the straps, tightened them down because they all loosened up. Then I was fine the rest of the trip home. But this is after me, this summer losing the car out the back.
Yeah, not
I've changed
ideal.
out my straps. I've changed my straps out. I hook it up. I put a new hook on my winch, and I hook it up to the winch. As well. I don't put tension on the winch. I get it
Right.
almost to the tightness, so it's not going to like jerk it. But I did look underneath my trailer, and I found out that winch has a plate under the trailer. When they mounted it,
Right.
they mounted a plate under the trailer that is like probably 4.5, 5 feet wide, and takes up the entire between the two legs or
Uh-huh.
the runners. So it's a huge steel plate under there.
That's awesome,
Um,
Rich.
Hey, girl. Hey, girl.
Can play guitar. Oh, sweet. I used to be able to play. Uh, I used
I
to
can
play
watch people
acoustic
play.
guitar.
I'm just
I
good
do
at
a
playing
few
with
songs by
myself.
heart.
That's all.
I mean, that's the best guitar I know to play with myself.
Hey, hey, hey! Satisfaction every time.
That's right. If I'm the only one that hears the music, I'm good with that too.
Absolutely.
I wish if I had never gotten rid of my guitar, I'd probably still play. I was driving when I was driving across country. Uh, Probably it was not the last time I drove across country. The last time I did it numerous times was when I went to Washington from Alabama, and we got to a certain point, and I was out of money, and I had bought the guitar at the PX, and I was in an Air Force base, so I went to the PX there, and I returned it and got full money for it, even though I'd owned it for a couple of years. And I'd used it, but it was still in brand new condition. The only thing was I changed the strings on it like twice, so it had new strings on it. But it was a 600 at the PX in 1994 was a $600 guitar. That it was a nice guitar. It was a nice acoustic guitar.
Right.
It wasn't even acoustic you could plug into. It was a full acoustic only. It was such a beautiful full size. The sound that came out of it was like heaven. It was that nice of a guitar.
If I played it, it would sound anything but like heaven.
You don't the notes
I
that you
can't
make with
play.
it. I'm just saying, even if you can't play, the sound it made was phenomenal. It was one of the best sounding acoustics I'd ever played.
That's something about
And
me. I've
and I
never
don't
been
remember
able
the
to play the
brand
guitar.
either, but it was whatever it was like the top of the line one they sold at the PX, and I bought it when I was in Hawaii, and it went to Alabama with me, and I played it, I loved it, but it was one of those things I had to get to my next duty station at a certain day, and so I had to have money, and I couldn't wait for payday, which was too far in advance because it was after I had to be at Fort Lewis. I had to be at Fort Lewis on the 31st of October because that's how I remember it. 31st of October because it was Halloween. I had to be there then, and we didn't get paid till the first. So, oh, you have it. Yeah, the Fenders are really nice sounding too. They've got it.
Yeah,
I don't.
my brother's got a really old Martin.
But it was such
Beautiful,
a
beautiful
good sounding
guitar.
guitar. I hated getting rid of it. It like about made me cry because the thing was so beautiful. And I had to. There's There were two of us in the car. Neither of us had money at the time. We were both, poor broke, an E2 and an E4 driving across country with no money.
Right.
And we didn't even stay, like 2 nights we didn't stay in hotels because we knew we wouldn't have enough money to stay in hotels. We just slept in the car. I enjoy the softer tone and the mellower acoustic tone of a nice wooden acoustic guitar with the way it sounds rich. That's just what I like.
It's all according to what music is being played on the guitar. There's some
I'm just saying, for
some
me-
music that's
for me
playing
to
on the
play,
guitar.
I don't
Some
want to
music
play
that's playing on the
electric.
guitar it just sounds better on electric. But then there's some
Well, yeah,
music that's played
that's
on the
true.
guitar. It sounds better on an acoustic.
But see, that's why I play acoustic music on an acoustic guitar. But if I'm playing, I don't want to play electric. I've actually played them. I could play them the same. I was okay on them too. I wasn't great by any means. And now with the arthritis in my hands, I probably couldn't play at all. Yeah. I just like the sound of the acoustic better for myself because I'm not playing like hard rock and roll with it. I'm playing usually a slower, I mean, if anything, I'm playing like I played mostly Eagles songs. I'm not gonna lie, that's what I played mostly because they were easy. The Eagles had really easy songs to play, so that's
Shoot,
the ones I
fellas.
learned how to play the most. And because at the time, that's who I really like to listen to a lot. Different time.
All right, fellas. I'm gonna jump out of here for tonight, man. I'm gonna go take me a shower, and I think I'm gonna go to bed. I'm
I
tired.
was
At
getting
least you're
ready to
taking a
say
shower
the
tonight.
exact same thing. Well,
Yeah,
not
I'm
that,
tired.
but I've been out here for about an hour. I was gonna head back to the control room and go back to watching Curly Sue.
Curly Sue.
All righty, fellas. Well, Pinks, I appreciate you letting me up, man. You have a
Oh,
great
no
night.
problem, no problem.
Bob, nice
Hey,
talking to you, buddy.
Salty,
Yes, sir.
before you go, did you see the short I put up on my channel of the 68 Nova with the big block?
Not
Oh,
yet,
yeah.
but I will go back and look at it.
That was nice.
It has friggin' catastrophic. It has drove my channel up radically.
Really?
Did it?
Yes, I got something like 67,000 views in 10 days.
Wow.
Holy
I wish.
shit. That's awesome.
And I got friggin' 154,000 views this month, and I gained 415 subscribers this month.
Nice.
Awesome, dude. Holy
I have
shit.
never in my YouTube career ever had the channel take off like this. So if you haven't seen the Nova video,
I've
please
seen the
check
Nova
it out.
video. In fact, I watched it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I
The
will.
Nova video got watched about 3 times because I couldn't switch off of it, and I didn't care
Right.
because it's a beautiful car.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
Victor.
don't
Hey,
know
what's
why.
up, buddy? I didn't know you was in
You're
here. Hey,
getting
man.
views that I'm trying to break. I'm hoping that one of my shorts is going to break 10,000 one of these days. Like I got one the other day that was moving at 7,000. It just kept moving all night long. It only made it to 8,300, and it's pretty much died now.
All right,
Right.
fellas. I'm out of here. I will go check your video, Mom, for sure.
Appreciate it, brother. Everybody have a great night.
Y'all too.
hold on,
Take
how
care,
many
bro.
views?
Bye.
How many views have you had this month?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, what's it? 155,000.
Damn, I'm at 138 for 28 days.
Nice.
Yeah. My watch time's good. Problem is that because I'm not monetized, shorts
Right.
don't count at all.
Right.
So
Right.
I have like 4,500 hours for the last year, but the ones that count, I have 2,500. That's it. So I really wish shorts counted for me. Really do.
Well,
because,
once you get monetized, they do, because I'm getting paid on my shorts.
once you get monetized, they do, which is BS. They should count to get monetized.
Well, when I got monetized, they didn't have shorts. So
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've got like last 28 days, 789 watch hours is all I've got.
Right.
Yeah, but that's mostly shorts. So I've got like 4 regular hours.
Right. Yeah, because of the
my
fact that
best
my
video,
short.
my best video to this date that still pulls in the most hours is the one I did 3 years ago, my long tube header install part 2.
It's amazing how they keep growing.
Yeah, that one's over 15,000 views now. But
Well,
it's
hey,
old,
brother.
so. Hey, you
I
have a
am
good
going to
one?
hop out of here and go back to work. But like I said, you have a great night. Thanks for having me. And
Oh, no
we'll
problem,
talk to you
no problem.
soon.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Okay, guys, since everybody's leaving the channel, I'm going to call it a night. I said I'd run for about an hour, hour and a half, but it did pretty good. So we've been here for almost 2 hours. I'm going to cut this one off. Everybody in the chat, thanks for coming in here. Everybody who was in the panel, thank you for being in here. It was a good talk. We had a good evening. Maybe next time we'll talk more about cars. Maybe we won't. Who knows? Never know what we're going to talk about on this live stream. Could be cars, could be food, could be any other miscellaneous information, could be slightly politics, but we try and stay a little bit away from that, but not all. I will say some things. Long header always comes up in my feed, and it doesn't help. The long header video is actually, the second part is on my homepage for new viewers. So if anybody goes to my homepage, it's on there, and it's right at that point where I break. It's the slow motion part where I break the socket, and that sucks because I stripped a nut, taking off the original headers. So hey, yep. Rich says, be kind to one another. If you're new in here, hit that subscribe button for me. I'd appreciate it. I really would. But y'all have a good evening, and I'll talk to you later. And we are getting out of here. Night.